Born in Tasmania in 1909, Errol Flynn grew up in a family with a strong connection to the arts. His father, a respected biologist, instilled a love for nature and adventure, while his mother nurtured his creative spirit. Flynn's early years were marked by a sense of wanderlust and a thirst for excitement, which set the stage for his later career. As a child, he was exposed to storytelling and drama through family gatherings and local theater. During his teenage years, Flynn's charm and charisma began to shine, drawing attention in school plays. After moving to Sydney, he worked various jobs, including as a gold prospector and a sailor, which enriched his life experiences and provided inspiration for his acting. His big break came when he was cast in a film in 1933, but it was his role in Captain Blood in 1935 that catapulted him to fame. Influential figures like director Michael Curtiz recognized his potential, guiding him through the early stages of his career. Flynn's adventurous spirit and the mentorship he received helped shape him into one of Hollywood's most iconic swashbucklers. Errol Flynn was a famous actor known for his roles in adventure and action films during the 1930s and 1940s. He became a major star with his charming personality and good looks. Many people remember him for his performance in The Adventures of Robin Hood, which many believe defined his career. Out of the many legendary works Errol Flynn has done, which one do you believe defined his career? Flynn had a colorful life off the screen too, filled with exciting stories. Are there any lesser-known facts or anecdotes about him that fascinate you? He was known for his adventurous spirit and had many interesting experiences. We would love to hear your most cherished memory or personal experience related to this classic star. Please share your stories and memories in the comments below. Keep watching this video, as there are many funny, shocking, and sad facts about Errol Flynn coming up. While growing up in Tasmania, Errol Flynn found himself captivated by the world of storytelling and performance. At a young age, he often entertained his friends with tales of adventure, inspired by the books he read and the movies he watched. One pivotal moment came when he attended a local theater performance. The energy of the actors and the thrill of the audience ignited a spark within him. He felt an overwhelming desire to be part of that magic. Later, during his teenage years, Flynn traveled to England, where he immersed himself in the vibrant theater scene. He took on small roles and learned the craft, but it was a chance encounter with a famous actor that solidified his ambition. This actor's encouragement pushed Flynn to pursue acting more seriously. He began to understand the power of performance to transport people to different worlds, making them laugh, cry, and dream. As he honed his skills, Flynn's charisma and charm became evident. His passion for adventure and storytelling intertwined, leading him to the film industry. The thrill of swashbuckling roles in movies like Captain Blood and The Adventures of Robin Hood showcased not just his talent, but also his deep-seated love for the art of acting. Each performance fueled his desire, and he became a symbol of adventure and romance in Hollywood. The journey from a young boy in Tasmania to a legendary actor was marked by moments that shaped his love for the craft, each experience driving him closer to his dreams. Errol Flynn had a significant impact on the film industry during his time and beyond. Known for his charismatic presence and adventurous roles, he became a symbol of the swashbuckling hero. His performances in films like Captain Blood and The Adventures of Robin Hood set a standard for action and romance in cinema. Flynn's ability to combine charm with physicality influenced how leading men were portrayed in Hollywood. His style of acting and the roles he chose inspired many actors who followed. Flynn's work contributed to the popularity of the adventure genre, paving the way for future films that featured strong, heroic characters. He also challenged the norms of masculinity in film, presenting a more complex and layered portrayal of male leads. Beyond his on-screen roles, Flynn's off-screen persona, a dashing, rebellious figure, contributed to the allure of Hollywood. His lifestyle, marked by parties and scandals, captured public attention and shaped the image of movie stars. This blend of talent and charisma made him a lasting figure in film history, influencing not only actors, but also the way stories were told in cinema. Flynn's legacy continues to be felt, as his films are still celebrated and referenced in modern cinema, showcasing the enduring impact of his contributions to Hollywood. Facing numerous challenges early in his career, Errol Flynn encountered significant financial struggles that threatened his ambitions. Having moved to Hollywood, he initially struggled to land substantial roles, leading to a period of uncertainty and doubt. The industry was skeptical of him due to his unconventional background and the fact that he did not fit the typical mold of a leading man. Many doubted his talent and potential, which made it difficult for him to secure auditions and roles. Despite these obstacles, Flynn demonstrated remarkable resilience. He took on various smaller roles and worked tirelessly to improve his craft. He also embraced creative solutions, such as networking with influential figures in the industry and participating in theater productions to gain visibility. His charm and charisma helped him win over skeptics, and soon he began to land more significant roles. Through hard work and determination, Flynn transformed his early setbacks into stepping stones for future success, paving the way for a legendary career in film. The yacht Zaka played a key role in the filming of several scenes. Errol Flynn rented the yacht and took charge as the skipper between takes. In one scene, he can be seen in the background outside a cantina, showcasing his involvement in the production. Flynn is best known for his role in The Adventures of Robin Hood, released in 1938. This film has been recognized by the Library of Congress and selected for the National Film Registry for its cultural, historical, and aesthetic significance. In Dodge City, Flynn took on the role of Wade Hatten. This marked his first appearance in a Western film. Despite his performance, Flynn often felt he was miscast in the genre. His English accent made it challenging for him to fit the typical image of a Western hero. Although he was born in Tasmania, he consistently used an English accent in his films, which added to his sense of being out of place in Western roles. In 1935, Errol Flynn's role in Captain Blood marked a significant turning point in his career. This film showcased his charm and physicality, quickly establishing him as a leading man in Hollywood. Critics praised his performance, noting his ability to blend swashbuckling action with a captivating presence. Flynn's portrayal resonated with audiences, leading to a string of successful films, including The Adventures of Robin Hood in 1938. This film solidified his status as a major star and showcased his talent for action and romance. His collaboration with director Michael Curtiz is pivotal, as they worked together on several films that became classics. Peers admired Flynn's dedication to his craft, often remarking on his charisma and the energy he brought to the screen. However, his off-screen life was tumultuous, marked by scandals and a reputation for excess, which sometimes overshadowed his professional achievements. Despite this, Flynn's legacy endured, with many critics acknowledging his contributions to the adventure genre. His ability to embody the heroic ideal left a lasting impact on film, influencing future generations of actors. The combination of his talent, the roles he chose, and his undeniable screen presence created a unique legacy in cinema that continues to be celebrated. Warner Brothers' publicity department promoted Errol Flynn as being from Ireland, but he was actually from Tasmania, an island state in Australia. Flynn became famous for his role as Robin Hood in The Adventures of Robin Hood, where he starred alongside Olivia de Havilland. De Havilland passed away in 2020, living more than 60 years longer than Flynn. In 1938, Flynn appeared on the cover of Life magazine, a significant moment in his career. A copy of this magazine was later placed in the Westinghouse time capsule during the 1939 World's Fair. It was decided that this capsule would not be opened for 50 centuries, which means Flynn's image and legacy may be remembered for thousands of years. His contributions to film and his adventurous persona left a lasting impact on Hollywood and popular culture. Flynn's life was marked by both his on-screen heroics and his off-screen controversies, making him a complex figure in the history of cinema. Exploring Errol Flynn's artistic vision reveals a man deeply influenced by his adventurous spirit and personal experiences. His approach to acting was marked by a blend of charisma and physicality, which made him a natural fit for swashbuckling roles. Flynn often drew upon his own life, filled with travel and excitement, to bring authenticity to his characters. Growing up in Tasmania, he developed a love for storytelling and adventure, which he carried into his performances. His unique style combined charm with a sense of danger, captivating audiences and leaving a lasting impression. Flynn's worldview, shaped by his experiences in World War I and his tumultuous personal life, reflected a certain bravado and romanticism. He embraced the idea of living life to the fullest, which translated into his roles as dashing heroes and charming rogues. This zest for life resonated with viewers, allowing them to escape into the thrilling worlds he portrayed. His ability to balance lightheartedness with moments of depth made his performances memorable. Through his work, Flynn not only entertained but also shared a glimpse of his adventurous spirit, inviting audiences to join him on his escapades. Errol Flynn played the role of Peter Blood in Captain Blood, which remains one of his most recognized performances. His co-star, Olivia de Havilland, who portrayed Arabella Bishop, passed away on July 26, 2020, having outlived Flynn by 61 years. After 1941, Flynn struggled with alcohol dependency, particularly vodka, which affected his personal and professional life. In Uncertain Glory, he took on the character of Jean Picard. Despite his heroic roles in World War II films, Flynn faced criticism for not serving in the military. According to Tony Thomas in his book, Flynn attempted to enlist in various branches of the armed services, but was deemed unfit due to health issues, including a heart condition, tuberculosis, malaria, and back problems. Flynn believed he could support the war effort through his films, such as Edge of Darkness, Northern Pursuit, Dive Bomber, Objective, Burma, and Uncertain Glory. During the production of these films, he was reported to be professional and cooperative, while studios kept his health issues private to protect his box office appeal. Errol Flynn's impact on the film industry is profound and lasting. He became a symbol of the swashbuckling hero in the 1930s and 1940s, setting a standard for adventure films. His charisma and charm brought a new level of excitement to the screen, influencing countless actors who followed. Industry experts often cite Flynn's roles in films like The Adventures of Robin Hood as pivotal in shaping the action-adventure genre. His athleticism and on-screen presence inspired filmmakers to focus on dynamic storytelling and elaborate stunts. Moreover, Flynn's approach to character development encouraged a blend of humor and heroism, which became a staple in many action films. Actors like Johnny Depp and Russell Crowe have acknowledged Flynn's influence, noting how he made the roles of heroes more relatable and complex. His ability to portray both charm and danger helped redefine the leading man, paving the way for future stars. Flynn's legacy continues to resonate, as filmmakers and actors draw inspiration from his adventurous spirit and engaging performances. Errol Flynn portrayed Peter Blood in the film Captain Blood. Despite working together on 12 films, Flynn and director Michael Curtiz had a strong dislike for each other. In Captain Blood, Flynn's character engages in sword fights, showcasing his skills. Basil Rathbone, known for his fencing abilities, often played the villain in movies. He studied fencing in his youth and won the British Army Fencing Championship twice during World War I. However, Rathbone typically lost his duels on screen. Notable losses include duels against Flynn in The Adventures of Robin Hood, Danny Kaye in The Court Jester, and Tyrone Power in The Mark of Zorro. Rathbone claimed that Power was more skilled than Flynn. His only screen victory in a duel was against John Barrymore in Romeo and Juliet, but he lost immediately afterward to Leslie Howard. Kevin Kline later portrayed Flynn in the film The Last of Robin Hood, which focused on Flynn's controversial relationship with 15-year-old Beverly Adland. Outside of his dazzling film career, Errol Flynn lived a life filled with adventure and passion. He was known for his love of sailing and spent much of his free time on the ocean, which reflected his desire for freedom and exploration. This passion for the sea often inspired his roles, where he portrayed daring characters. Flynn's personal values included a strong sense of loyalty to friends and a belief in living life to the fullest. He often hosted gatherings at his home, where he shared stories and created bonds with fellow artists and friends. In addition to his personal interests, Flynn was involved in various philanthropic efforts. He supported causes related to the arts, education, and humanitarian efforts, believing in the importance of giving back to the community. His love for storytelling extended beyond the screen, as he contributed to projects that aimed to uplift and inspire others. Flynn's adventurous spirit and commitment to helping others shaped his work and resonated with audiences, making him a beloved figure both on and off the screen. Errol Flynn and Olivia de Havilland shared a strong on-screen partnership, acting together in 9 films. Their notable works include Captain Blood, The Adventures of Robin Hood, and The Charge of the Light Brigade. In The Adventures of Robin Hood, Flynn played the iconic role of Robin Hood, which became one of his most famous performances. Footage of him in this role was later used in the animated short Rabbit Hood. In another film, The Private Lives of Elizabeth and Essex, Flynn portrayed the Earl of Essex, marking the 6th of their 9 collaborations. Their chemistry on screen made them a beloved romantic pair in Hollywood. Each film showcased their talent and contributed to their lasting legacy in cinema. Their partnership remains memorable for fans of classic films, and their work continues to be celebrated today. The impact of their films can still be seen in various forms of media and adaptations. Reflecting on the legacy of Errol Flynn, one sees a vibrant tapestry of charisma and talent that shaped the film industry. Known for his swashbuckling roles and dashing good looks, Flynn brought a unique blend of adventure and charm to the screen. His performances in classic films like The Adventures of Robin Hood and Captain Blood set a standard for action heroes and established a template for future leading men. Flynn's ability to captivate audiences with his daring on-screen presence influenced generations of actors and filmmakers. As the industry evolves, the essence of Flynn's spirit can inspire new narratives that celebrate heroism and adventure, encouraging filmmakers to explore bold storytelling and rich character development. For aspiring professionals, Flynn would likely advise them to embrace their individuality and authenticity. He would stress the importance of hard work, resilience, and finding one's unique voice in a competitive field. By studying the craft, taking risks, and remaining true to oneself, they can carve out their own legacy in the ever-changing landscape of cinema. Sean Flynn, the son of Errol Flynn, appeared in a few films but did not enjoy acting. He later became a freelance photojournalist during the Vietnam War. While covering the U.S. Army's invasion into Cambodia, he disappeared with another journalist. Both were believed to have been captured and executed by Khmer Rouge guerrillas. Sean Flynn's story inspired the 1981 song Sean Flynn by The Clash. Errol Flynn played the Earl of Essex in The Private Lives of Elizabeth and Essex, an adaptation of Maxwell Anderson's play Elizabeth the Queen. The play opened in New York in 1930 and featured the famous couple Lynn Fontanne and Alfred Lunt. It ran for 147 performances. Flynn wanted his name in the movie title, leading to a dispute over the name. The original title Elizabeth and Essex was already copyrighted, so they chose The Private Lives of Elizabeth and Essex to match earlier films like The Private Life of Henry VIII. After Flynn's death, the film was briefly titled Elizabeth the Queen before returning to its original name. In Uncertain Glory, Flynn portrayed Jean Picker. This film marked the beginning of his new contract with Warner Brothers, allowing him to choose his projects, directors, and cast, while sharing in the profits. He also established his own production company, Thompson Productions, and planned to collaborate further with director Raoul Walsh. Errol Flynn's journey through the world of entertainment was marked by a relentless passion for acting and adventure. He captivated audiences with his charismatic performances, embodying the spirit of swashbuckling heroes in films like Captain Blood and The Adventures of Robin Hood. His innovative approach to storytelling brought a sense of excitement and authenticity to the screen, pushing the boundaries of what was possible in cinema during his time. Flynn's larger-than-life persona extended beyond the screen, as he lived a life filled with daring exploits and bold choices, reflecting his belief in the power of creativity and the importance of taking risks. His impact on the film industry endures, inspiring generations of actors and filmmakers to embrace their artistic visions with courage. As we reflect on Flynn's legacy, it reminds us that creativity, combined with perseverance, can lead to remarkable achievements and leave a lasting mark on the world. Errol Flynn's work and legacy in film continued to captivate audiences even decades after his passing. Known for his charm and swashbuckling roles, Flynn became a symbol of adventure and romance in Hollywood's golden age. His performances in classics like The Adventures of Robin Hood and Captain Blood showcased his charisma and athleticism, making him a beloved figure in cinema. Beyond his on-screen persona, Flynn's life was filled with intrigue, from his adventurous spirit to his controversial relationships. Many viewers remember him not just for his roles, but for the way he embodied the spirit of the era. His legacy also includes the impact he had on the action genre, inspiring countless actors who followed. As we reflect on his contributions to film, we invite you to share your thoughts on Flynn's work and what it means to you. Did his films inspire you or leave a lasting impression? If you enjoyed this content, consider liking, sharing, and subscribing for more discussions celebrating the creative spirits who shape our entertainment landscape.